Hello, welcome to the Computer Literacy Center's online instructional video about inserting elements in Microsoft PowerPoint. Using elements can help enhance the professionalism and appeal of presentations. My name is Eiley Cummings and I will be guiding you through this tutorial. In this video, you will insert elements such as a text box, shape, image, video, SmartArt graphic, table, and chart into a PowerPoint presentation to make it look professional. If you'd like to follow along with the instruction, open the Start file bundled with this module. Once the Start file opens, you will see a yellow bar across the top of the presentation with a button that says Enable Editing. Click this button and now you can edit the presentation. Looking at the presentation, you can see that it needs a title. To add a title, you need to insert a text box. Text boxes are essential elements of a presentation as they allow you to place text on slides. Click on the Insert tab in the ribbon and select the text box option in the text group. This changes your cursor to a crosshair. Click and drag on the dark green section of the slide until the text box is a good size, then release the mouse button. This inserts the text box into the slide. Type Plants for the title. The text is a little small, so click and drag across it to select it, then click on the drop-down arrow on the Font Size menu in the Font group and select a larger size. I'm changing it to 66. To make the title stand out more, insert a shape to go behind it. To insert a shape, click on the Insert tab and select the Shapes button in the Illustrations group. This opens a drop-down menu filled with shapes you can choose from. Shapes are a useful tool to create an appealing presentation and grab viewers' attention with objects such as arrows or callouts. Select the Wave shape in the Stars and Banners section of the menu, then click and drag on the slide and release the mouse button once the banner is a good size. The shape covered the title, so click on the Send Backward option in the Arrange group in the ribbon to move it behind the text box. That looks great! Now go to the second slide of the presentation. This slide has two content placeholders. In the middle of each placeholder, you can see 6 icons. These icons allow you to automatically insert a table, chart, SmartArt graphic, pictures from the computer or the web, and videos. In the left placeholder, select the Online Pictures icon to insert a picture from the internet. This opens a new window that allows you to browse for pictures based on category, or you can use the search bar to find pictures. Type the word plant in the search bar and select an image you like. Note that you can select multiple images to insert several images simultaneously. The selected images will be marked with a check mark in the top right corner. For this presentation, you only need one picture, so make sure to only have one selected. Now press the Insert button in the bottom right corner of the window. This inserts the image into the left placeholder. It's a little big for the placeholder, so click on it, then click and drag one of the corner handles towards the center of the picture to shrink it. That's much better. To insert a video, you could select the Insert Video icon in the right-hand placeholder, but there's also another way. Click on the Insert tab, then click on the Video drop-down menu in the Media group and select Online Video. This opens a new window that allows you to insert a video from YouTube or from a video embed code. Click where it says Search YouTube, then type Plant and press Enter. This pulls up YouTube videos about plants. Select any video, then click Insert to add it to the slideshow. Shrink it to fit in the placeholder using the same method you used to shrink the picture. Perfect! Now you're ready to add SmartArt. Click on the third slide, then click on the Insert a SmartArt graphic icon in the text box placeholder. This opens a window of all the SmartArt graphics you can choose from. Select the basic block list at the top, then click the OK button. This inserts the graphic into the slide. Now you can edit the SmartArt's text, colors, and style. Select the drop-down arrow on the SmartArt Styles menu in the ribbon. This opens the full SmartArt Styles drop-down menu. Select the Polished option in the 3D section. This makes the boxes stand out from the background more. To change the color of the SmartArt graphic, select the Change Colors drop-down menu in the SmartArt Styles group in the ribbon and select a color style you like. I'm choosing Gradient Loop Accent 1. Now you're ready to add text to the SmartArt. To do this, click on the arrow handle on the left-hand side of the SmartArt graphic. This opens the Type Your Text Here pane to the left of the SmartArt. Type in a word that applies to what plants need, such as sunlight, water, or fertilizer, next to each bullet. The text box elements inside the SmartArt are represented by the bulleted list within the pane. When all the bullets are filled, click on the X in the top right corner of the pane to close it. Finally, you can resize the SmartArt so it fits on the slide better. To do that, click and drag the handles on the corners of the SmartArt until it's a size you like. Great! Now click on the last slide in the presentation, then click on the Insert tab in the ribbon and select the Table button in the Tables group. This opens a drop-down menu with a grid where you can select how big you want the table to be. Select 2 columns and 3 rows, and the table is inserted into the slide. It's a little small, so click and drag the handle in the middle of the bottom of the table and expand it downward until it's the same size as the placeholder on the other side of the table. Perfect! In the top left cell of the table, type growth time. Then in the top right cell, type growth in inches. In the cells in the left column of the table, type 2 months and 6 months. And in the cells in the right column, type 16 inches and 36 inches. Now create a chart to match the table. Click on the Insert Chart icon in the right placeholder. This opens a dialog box where you can select a chart to add into the presentation. Select a chart you like. I'm choosing the 3D column option, then click the OK button in the bottom right corner of the dialog box. This inserts the chart into the presentation. Above the chart is an Excel pop-up window with the table that corresponds to the chart. Replace the text Series 1 with Growth Time, and the text Series 2 with Growth in Inches. Then replace the text Category 1 with 2 months, and the text Category 2 with 6 months. In cell B2, type 2. In cell C2, type 16. In cell B3, type 6. And in cell C3, type 36. You don't need Series 3 or Categories 3 and 4, so hover your cursor over the handle in the bottom right corner of cell D5. This changes it to a black arrow that points 2 ways. Click and drag the handle towards the middle of the table until only rows 1 through 3 and columns A through C are selected. The chart automatically adjusts to only use data from the selected cells. Click the X in the top right corner of the Excel pop-up window to close it. There you go. Now you have a professional-looking presentation. In this video, you used some of PowerPoint's many insertable elements to create a professional-looking presentation. You inserted a text box and a shape, a picture and a video, as well as a SmartArt graphic, a table, and a chart. PowerPoint has many tools that can help you create professional and appealing presentations. For more information about Microsoft PowerPoint and other computer literacy topics, please visit our website at weber.edu/clc.